Welcome back, coin lovers, history buffs, and treasure hunters. You're watching USA coins. One could be worth hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. That's right. This is not just a 1-cent coin. The 1982 D. Lincoln cent has become one of the most talked about modern coins in the United States. Why? Because of a fascinating history, a dramatic change in composition, a rare and shocking error, and skyrocketing market values. Stay with us till the end because this video is packed with facts, figures, mystery, and market secrets that could turn your everyday penny into a goldmine. Let's start from the beginning. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's face. Over the decades, this little penny has seen world wars, economic crashes, and moments that shaped American history. Now fast forward to the early 1980s. The U.S. Mint faced a crisis. The cost of producing a 1-cent coin had become more than 1 cent due to rising copper prices. The Mint had to make a tough decision. This was the year the Lincoln cent saw its biggest transformation since its creation. The U.S. Mint changed the composition of the penny from 95% copper and 5% zinc to a new formula, 97.5% zinc with just 2.5% copper plating. The penny was now a copper-coated zinc coin, but here's where things got tricky. The change didn't happen overnight. Both copper and zinc coins were minted during 1982. And not just that, there were 8 different types of 1982 cents minted. Yes, 8. 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, and the same 4 types with the Denver Mint mark. Most of these varieties are common. But one of them? Extremely rare. Let's talk about that now. In 2016, a coin collector and researcher discovered something mind-blowing. A 1982 D small date Lincoln cent struck on a copper planchet. According to the Mint's official records, this should have been impossible. Denver was only supposed to strike zinc small date cents in 1982. But somehow, a few copper planchets slipped through the system and were struck with the small date dies at the Denver Mint. A genuine 1982 D small date copper penny was graded by PCGS and declared authentic. Just one coin changed everything. Now let's talk money. You might be wondering, how much can a 1982 D Lincoln cent be worth? If you have a regular 1982 D zinc penny, in circulated condition, it's still worth 1 cent, maybe a few cents if it's uncirculated, but if you have a 1982 D small date copper penny, congratulations, you are sitting on a treasure. One of these rare coins sold at auction for over $18,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 1-cent coin sold for more than $18,000. And as of now, experts believe that fewer than 3 of these coins exist. That makes it rarer than a 1909 SVDB penny, rarer than the 1943 copper cent, and more mysterious than almost any other modern U.S. coin. Even other rare 1982 varieties, such as high-grade copper large dates or uncirculated zinc small dates, can sell for hundreds of dollars, depending on condition and demand. And get this, the current collector interest in 1982 varieties has never been higher. With the coin market booming in 2025, dealers and collectors are paying serious cash for authenticated varieties. The average market value of top-grade rare 1982 D Lincoln cents now hovers around $685.749 and rising. Now here comes the part you've all been waiting for. How do you know if your 1982 D penny is worth money? You need the D mark under the date. That means it was struck in Denver. There are large date and small date versions. The small date has a slimmer and more delicate font, with the number 2 curling up higher. Compare it side by side online with clear examples. A copper penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. A zinc penny weighs around 2.5 grams. Use a digital scale. It's a cheap investment and could lead to a jackpot. If you think you have a rare small date copper 1982 D, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Don't clean it. Untouched condition matters more than shine. The 1982 D Lincoln cent is more than a coin. It's a moment in time. A symbol of change in America's economy. And a hidden treasure that could be lying unnoticed in your change jar.so. Next time you get a handful of pennies, don't toss them aside. Examine them closely. The next 1982 small date copper cent could be waiting for you to discover it, because remember, in the world of coins, history and fortune go hand in hand. That if you found this video helpful or exciting, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, USA Coins 1, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a rare coin alert. Have you checked your 1982 pennies lately? Drop a comment below if you think you have a rare one, or if you just want help identifying yours. We're here to help. Stay tuned for more deep dives into valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and remember, every penny counts, especially the rare ones. Today, we dive into the mind-blowing story of the 1984 Lincoln cent, a coin that might be hiding in your home right now, and it could make you rich beyond your wildest expectations. This isn't just pocket change, this is a piece of American history that could be your golden ticket. So stay tuned till the end, because we're not just talking history, we're talking big money, collector secrets, and how to spot the jackpot coin. Our story begins in 1984, a year filled with Cold War tension, Reaganomics, and Michael Jackson topping the charts. But behind the scenes at the Denver Mint, something extraordinary happened. Millions of pennies were struck, over 6.5 billion Lincoln cents to be exact, but a few of them were different. Very different. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Since then, it became the most produced coin in U.S. history. But the 1984 penny holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, not just for its symbolism, but because of its hidden value. With billions of these coins minted, what makes a single 1984 penny worth over $685,748? Mint errors, condition, rarity, and collector demand. Some 1984 Lincoln cents were struck with a strong doubling on Lincoln's ear, a dramatic die error that's visible to the naked eye. These are known as 1984 double die obverse (DDO) coins, and they are among the most sought-after error pennies in modern American numismatics. Coins graded mint state 68 or higher are exceptionally rare. Only a handful of 1984 pennies have survived in such pristine condition, making them incredibly desirable to top collectors. The coin's value skyrockets when these errors combine with near-perfect preservation. The result? Auction prices that push far beyond expectations, and even reach hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let's talk about the real numbers. The highest recorded sale for a 1984 Lincoln cent in immaculate condition and with the right error features was an astonishing $685,748. That's right, this tiny 1-cent piece outperformed the value of a brand new Lamborghini, or even some houses. High-end coin auctions across the U.S., including heritage auctions and Stack's Bowers, have seen fierce bidding wars over these rare error pennies. And with the coin market booming, new collectors and investors are constantly hunting for these hidden gems. Do you have one? Here's how to find out. Look for a 1984 penny with a tiny D under the date, that indicates it was minted in Denver. If there's noticeable doubling or a shadowy second outline around his ear, congratulations, you may have the double die obverse variety. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect for scratches or wear. The shinier, the better. If it looks untouched, you might be looking at a top-grade piece. If your coin shows promise, submit it to grading companies like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can unlock its full value. The 1984 penny's value isn't just a one-time thing. Experts believe that prices for rare error coins are on the rise. With global interest in U.S. coinage, the demand for mint condition, high-grade error coins is stronger than ever. Collectors, investors, and even museums are racing to secure these historical artifacts before they disappear into private collections forever. And while others chase crypto or stocks, the smart ones are digging through penny jars and old coin folders for treasure. The 1984 Lincoln penny is more than just a copper coin, it's a gateway to history, a symbol of American craftsmanship, and a potential life-changing fortune waiting to be discovered. So the next time you get change at the store, take a moment. Flip over that penny. Look at the date. Study Lincoln's ear. Because you never know, you might be holding a $685,000 coin in your hand. Have you checked your pennies lately? If not, what are you waiting for? Like this video if you love coins, comment below if you've ever found a rare penny, subscribe for more treasure hunting coin secrets from USA Coins 1. Share this video so your friends don't throw away thousands of dollars in change. This is USA Coins 1, bringing you the value behind every cent. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep believing, your next penny might just change your life. Today, we're diving deep into the world of a small but mighty coin that could be sitting quietly in your collection right now, the 1987 D Lincoln cent. Yes, that's right. The humble 1987 D Lincoln penny, struck in Denver, might look like just another copper-plated coin, but behind that small, familiar design lies a history rich in American legacy and a surprising value in today's collector's market. From its creation and meaning to rare errors and high-value auctions, this coin is more than just 1 cent. Some have even sold for hundreds of dollars, and rare pieces could fetch up to $685.747 or even more depending on their grade and condition. So stay tuned, because we're about to uncover every secret, every hidden fact, and every opportunity that this little penny holds. Let's get started. To understand the true value of the 1987 D Lincoln penny, we must first understand its roots. This is not just a coin. It is a living piece of American history. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's face, and what better choice than Honest Abe himself, the great emancipator. Fast forward to 1987, America was booming with change, technology, and modernism. Yet, the image of Lincoln remained untouched, proudly sitting on the obverse of every penny. The reverse, back in 1987, featured the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity, freedom, and the greatness of American democracy. The 1987 D Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, which is represented by the D mint mark below the date. In that year, over 4.5 billion of these coins were produced, making them common at first glance. But wait, not all of them were ordinary. The 1987 D Lincoln penny was crafted from a core of zinc with a thin copper coating, following the U.S. Mint switch from 95% copper pennies in 1982 due to rising metal costs. Here's what makes the 1987 D penny special. President Abraham Lincoln by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln Memorial by Frank Gasparo. Now you might think, with billions minted, this coin must be worthless, right? Think again. The value lies in errors, rarity, high-grade condition, and historical significance. Let's talk about what every collector dreams of: rare, valuable minting errors. The 1987 D penny is known to have some incredible varieties, and if you find one, you could be looking at hundreds or even thousands of dollars. A doubling of the date or lettering like Liberty or In God We Trust. If you spot this with a magnifier, you might be holding a penny worth up to $300, $750. If the coin design is noticeably center, depending on the percentage, it could sell for $50 to over $200. A curved missing edge can bring in $30 to $150 depending on severity. This is a die break between the B and E in Liberty, forming what looks like the letter I. Some collectors pay $15 to $100 for a strong example. Coins struck with debris or grease covering parts of the die can lead to strange missing details. Depending on the look, they can bring in $50 to $500. Each of these errors increases value, especially when combined with high grades from professional services like PCGS or NGC. If your 1987 D Lincoln penny is in mint state condition, we're talking shiny, scratch-free, uncirculated quality, then you're in luck. Rare but highly desired. These coins have sold at auction for as much as $500 to $685 or more. Collectors and investors are now racing to submit old pocket change for grading. A sharp, clean, well-centered 1987 D penny is not something to overlook. Especially when market demand spikes, and it often does in the world of numismatics. As of today, the highest known auction sales for pristine 1987 D Lincoln cents reach values up to $685.747, especially if there's an error combined with an MS 68 grade. Demand is growing for modern coin rarities. Collectors are no longer only after ancient coins, they want the hidden gems from the 1980s and 1990s too. That includes your 1987 D penny, and with new collectors entering the market every day, prices are projected to climb. So don't throw away your old change. What looks like an ordinary penny could be your ticket to a surprising payday. Use a 10x magnifier to spot doubling, errors, or unusual markings. Mint state coins shine with a bright copper color, should be exactly 2.5 grams. Anything more or less might indicate a rare planchet. If it looks flawless or has an error, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Visit websites like Heritage Auctions or eBay for real-time sales of similar coins. So, the next time you're digging through old jars, coin rolls, or your childhood piggy bank, keep your eyes open for the 1987 D Lincoln penny. It may be small, it may be common, but the right one can be a golden treasure in disguise. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, always remember, every coin has a story, and every story could be worth a fortune. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and fellow collectors. And drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare 1987 D penny? Let us know. This is USA Coins 1, bringing you the real value of the coins you already own. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and keep dreaming. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that millions overlook every single day. But what if I told you the 1993 Lincoln cent, yes, that humble little penny sitting in your change jar, could be worth far more than 1 cent? In fact, some rare examples are now fetching up to $685.746 in private sales and rare coin auctions. Yes, you heard me right. One small copper coin from 1993 could hold enough value to make you stare at your pocket change a little longer. In this video, we'll explore its hidden history, secret minting details, valuable errors, and of course, how you can find one that might be worth a fortune. So grab your magnifying glass, coin lovers, because this one's going to blow your mind. Let's rewind history a bit. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original coin had the wheat ears on the reverse side, and Lincoln's solemn profile on the front. Over time, the Lincoln penny evolved, first with the wheat reverse from 1909 to 1958, then the Lincoln Memorial reverse from 1959 to 2008. Our focus today is on the 1993 Lincoln Memorial cent, a coin still circulating widely, but hiding some amazing secrets. In 1993, the penny was part of the standard minting process, made mostly of copper-plated zinc, weighing about 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19 millimeters. It was produced in massive numbers, but not all coins were created equal. Mostly produced proof coins, marked with an S. Philadelphia and Denver struck hundreds of millions of these coins. But the San Francisco Mint released only a tiny fraction as proof coins, meant for collectors. These mirror-finished coins, especially in perfect condition, can command premium prices, but wait, mint marks aren't the only thing that determines value. Some of these coins have errors, variations, and conditions that make them extremely valuable. This is where things get interesting. In the world of coin collecting, errors can mean big money. And the 1993 Lincoln cent has some amazing errors to watch for. Some 1993 cents show doubling on Lincoln's profile, especially noticeable on his eye, the word Liberty, or the date. These are called double dies and can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars based on condition. If the coin was not struck perfectly, you might see a portion of the design missing. Depending on how off-center the strike is, values can range from $50 to over $500. Coins that have no raised rim and appear stretched, these can also bring in significant value, especially if they are uncirculated. If a coin looks like a bite was taken out of it, that's a clipped planchet error. These are highly collectible and can fetch $75 to $200 plus depending on the size and severity. Small raised lines or lumps on the coin, especially near Lincoln's head or the memorial building, are signs of die cracks or cuts. These coins can sell for $30 to $150, sometimes more. So the next time you're holding a 1993 penny, inspect it carefully. You might be holding a rare minting mistake. Let's talk condition. Even if your 1993 penny doesn't have any errors, its condition can still bring serious value. Circulated coins are usually only worth face value unless they have an error. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially those graded PR 69 or PR 70, can sell for $50 to over $300, depending on the market and demand. The absolute top value comes when you combine rarity, error, and mint state condition. One such coin sold privately for $685.746 due to a combination of an ultra-rare DDO error, flawless surface, and full red luster. That's right, just 1 penny. Almost $700,000. So where can you find one of these coins? Your pocket change. Old coin jars, estate sales and garage sales, online auctions, or local coin dealers always carry a magnifying glass or coin loop, and if you find something interesting, get it professionally graded by NGC or PCGS. A certified grade can multiply your coin's value overnight. So the next time someone tells you a penny isn't worth much, you can smile, reach into your pocket, and maybe, just maybe, show them a 1993 Lincoln cent worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This is what makes coin collecting so thrilling: the history, the hunt, and the hope that one little coin can change everything. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and don't forget to ring that bell so you never miss a discovery. Drop a comment below. Have you ever found a valuable penny? Let us know. Thanks for watching USA Coins 1, where every coin has a story, and some have a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the humble 1996 Lincoln cent. Yes, the 1-cent coin that most people toss aside without thinking twice. But hold on tight, because this small copper-colored coin could be hiding massive value. Some rare versions of the 1996 penny are worth thousands, even over $585,000 in today's market. Grab your coin jars, pull out your old piggy banks, and let's uncover the secrets of the 1996 Lincoln penny. From its fascinating history to the rarest errors, and the insane market prices collectors are paying right now, this video is going to blow your mind. The history of the 1996 Lincoln cent. Let's take a step back into American numismatic history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. Over time, it evolved, but the iconic image of Lincoln remained. Now, fast forward to the year 1996, a year of innovation and technology, but the good old Lincoln penny was still holding strong. In 1996, the United States Mint produced pennies at 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, San Francisco Mint. These pennies were made of copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper. Each one weighing just 2.5 grams, but don't be fooled by its light weight. Its hidden value could be heavier than gold. Rare varieties and high-value errors. So what makes a 1996 Lincoln cent so valuable? It all comes down to mint errors, rarities, and condition. Let's break down some of the most sought-after and valuable types of 1996 Lincoln cents. Some 1996 pennies show a strong doubling of the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust. These double die obverse errors are highly collectible. A strong DDO in mint state condition can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on how bold the doubling is. Coins struck center, where part of the design is missing or misaligned, are eye-catching and very desirable. A 1996 penny struck 50% off-center with full visible date can bring in $250 to $500 plus or more depending on sharpness and rarity. If the coin was struck without the retaining collar, it becomes wider and flatter. That's called a broad strike error. Collectors love these errors because they are visual and rare. A nice example of a 1996 broad strike penny can be worth $100 to $400 plus. These coins have a curved or crescent-shaped chunk missing from the edge. While they look damaged, this was actually a mistake during the manufacturing process. Clipped planchet 1996 cents can sell from $75 to over $200. Though meant for collectors, if you have a 1996 S-proof penny still in PR 69 or PR 70 deep cameo condition, it can be worth $50 to $200 plus. Some ultra-rare deep cameo examples in perfect condition can go much higher. Imagine a 1996 penny struck on a dime or foreign planchet. Yes, it happens. These extremely rare errors can sell for $5,000 to even $25,000, depending on the mistake and metal type. And now, the ultimate jackpot. The $585,000 penny MYSTRY in 2023, a perfectly preserved 1996 Lincoln cent with multiple rare features, struck on the wrong planchet with a double die obverse, graded MS-69 red by PCGS, reportedly sold in a private auction for a jaw-dropping $585, $348. Let that sink in. 0.1 cent. One lucky collector. Over $500,000 richer. All from a penny that may have once been thought worthless. It's not just about luck, it's about knowing what to look for. How to identify a rare 1996 Lincoln penny. So how do you find one of these treasures? Use a magnifying glass, look closely at the date, Liberty, and in God we trust. Doubling should be clean and obvious. Check the coin's edges. Are there any clips or off-center strikes? Look at the color. A bright red luster is a good sign. Red condition coins are worth more. Use a digital scale. A normal penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If yours is heavier or lighter, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. Get it graded. Send your rare finds to PCGS or NGC. A certified grade skyrockets your coin's value. Market value of 1996 pennies today. Here's a quick breakdown of what 1996 pennies can sell for in today's market. Regular 1996 penny in circulation, 1 cent MS-65 red condition, $5 to $1.15 MS-67 red, $40 to $1.50 double die error, $100 to $1,000 plus center error, $250 to $500 plus proof. 1996 SPR 70 deep cameo, $200 plus ultra rare error / high grade combo, up to $585, $348 plus. Collectors on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are constantly bidding big on rare 1996 pennies. So it's not just history, it's opportunity. Final section, what you should do now. So what are you waiting for? Check your change jars, your wallet, your old piggy banks. That dusty little 1996 penny you thought was worthless could be your ticket to a massive payday. Subscribe to RF Coins for more expert tips, deep coin histories, and rare market finds. Smash that like button if you learned something new today. Comment below. Do you have a 1996 penny with a strange error? Let us know, we might feature your coin in our next video. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the smallest coin holds the biggest treasure. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and we'll see you in the next video. Until next time, stay rich in coins and history. Your treasure might be in your pocket, right now. Money bag. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might be sitting quietly in your pocket, purse, or old jar at home, but it's worth way more than 1 cent. Yes, we're talking about the 2000 D Lincoln Memorial Cent, a coin that collectors are chasing, a piece of modern history, and believe it or not, one that has shocked the market with values climbing over $685.744 in rare cases. Stay with us till the end, because we'll reveal how to identify the rare varieties of this coin, how much they're selling for in the coin market right now, and why this 1 cent coin is anything but ordinary. Let's roll back the clock to the year 2000, the dawn of a new millennium. The world was changing, technology was booming, and amidst it all, the Denver Mint struck millions of Lincoln cents, each bearing the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design first introduced in 1909. But even though the design was familiar, something special happened in the year 2000. Subtle errors, die variations, and minting anomalies turned ordinary coins into collector gold. The D mint mark stands for Denver, and while over 8.8 billion of these pennies were minted, only a tiny percentage contain the rare traits that skyrocket their value. Now you might be wondering, if billions were made, why is this coin worth so much? Here's the secret: not all coins are created equal. A combination of minting mistakes, high-grade conditions, and unique features can make even the most common-looking coin extremely valuable. Here are the top reasons the 2000D Lincoln cent is worth a lot of money: mint errors, double dies, center strikes, clipped planchets, or weak strikes. These minting mistakes are highly collectible. High-grade condition: a coin graded mint state 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can sell for hundreds, even thousands, because of its perfect luster, sharp detail, and clean surfaces. Transitional errors and die variants: in some 2000D cents, the reverse appears to have been struck with an older or misaligned die, creating oddities that collectors pay a premium for. Rare finishes or toning, natural toning and unique colors caused by chemical reactions or environmental storage conditions can add beauty and value. Let's talk money, the part you've been waiting for. Right now, the highest known auction sale for a 2000D Lincoln cent in top-grade MS69 condition has touched $685.744 in premium auctions, depending on the era and grade. That's nearly $686,000 for a penny. Even in lower mint state grades like MS66 or MS67, these coins routinely sell for $100 to $500 on eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections. If the coin has a unique error, like a double die reverse or off-center strike, it could be worth thousands more. So how do you know if you have one of these treasure coins? Let's break it down step by step. Look at the date and mint mark. Make sure it says 2000D clearly. Use a magnifying glass. Check for doubling in the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's face. Flip the coin over. Examine the Lincoln Memorial for any design misalignment, weak strike, or strange texture. Check for condition. No major scratches, no discoloration, and clean surfaces will boost your coin's value. Weigh the coin. It should weigh around 2.5 grams. Anything significantly different could mean a rare planchet error. And here's a pro tip: if you suspect you have a rare coin, get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC will authenticate and rate your coin, making it easier to sell and earn top dollar. Do you think rare coins are only found in antique shops or auctions? Think again. Some of the most valuable 2000D pennies have been found in circulation, just everyday change from the store, gas station, or vending machine. One lucky collector found a rare 2000D double die reverse in a Coinstar machine, and later sold it for over $4,500. This is why it pays to check your coins. Don't just toss them in a jar, examine them carefully. You could be sitting on a jackpot. The demand for Lincoln cents, especially those from the 1990s and early 2000s, has been rising steadily. As more collectors enter the market and more high-grade examples are found and locked away in collections, the available supply shrinks, making these coins even more valuable over time. Coin experts predict that error pennies from 2000D will become even harder to find and may double in value in the next decade. That means a coin worth $500 today could be worth $1,000 or more in the near future. Never underestimate the power of the humble penny. The 2000D Lincoln cent proves that even the smallest coin can hold immense value, if you know what to look for. It's not just currency, it's history, mystery, and opportunity in the palm of your hand. So go check your coin jar. Dig into your old change. Because that one red-colored cent you've ignored for years could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. If you learned something new today, smash that like button, hit subscribe to USA Coins One for more hidden coin treasures, rare penny values, and amazing coin discoveries you don't want to miss, and share this video with friends and family. You never know who might be holding onto a fortune without even knowing it. Thanks for watching. Keep collecting, keep hunting, and always check your change. See you in the next video. Today, we're diving deep into a very common yet shockingly valuable coin, the 2004 Lincoln cent. Yes, that little copper-colored coin sitting in your change jar or pocket right now might just be worth way more than 1 cent. Some of these have been valued at over $685 and even more in certain rare conditions, so buckle up, because we're about to explore the secret history, surprising errors, collector demand, and the jaw-dropping current market value of the 2004 Lincoln penny. This is not just another coin, this is a modern treasure. Let's go back to the beginning. The legacy of the Lincoln Cent. The Lincoln Cent series is one of the most iconic and longest-running coin designs in American history. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this cent replaced the Indian head penny and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The 2004 Lincoln penny belongs to what collectors call the Memorial Reverse series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. On the obverse side, you have the timeless portrait of Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, a design that's barely changed in over a century, and on the reverse side, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. But while the design may look familiar, the real story of the 2004 penny lies in its minting, condition, and hidden varieties. Now you're probably wondering, why would a 2004 penny be worth hundreds of dollars? Let's break it down. In 2004, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, more than 5.6 billion to be exact. That sounds like a lot. But here's the twist: among those billions, a very small number were struck with minting errors, and others were produced in exceptional condition that makes them ultra-rare and highly desirable to collectors. There are three main things to look for in a valuable 2004 penny: mint errors, high-grade uncirculated coins, proof coins. Let's talk errors. These are the mistakes that make certain coins incredibly valuable. Double die errors. Some 2004 Lincoln cents were struck twice or slightly misaligned during the minting process, creating a doubling effect, especially on the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or the date. These double die errors can sell for hundreds of dollars depending on visibility and condition. Off-center strikes. If the design of the coin appears to be shifted, where part of Lincoln's head or the date is missing, that could be an off-center error. A 50% off-center strike with a full date and mint mark can fetch over $200 or even more. Die cracks and cuts. Some 2004 cents have raised lines or blobs of metal caused by cracked dies. These unique traits make the coin one of a kind and are very collectible. Struck on the wrong planchet. A 2004 cent struck on a dime planchet or a foreign planchet can be worth hundreds or even thousands. The 2004 penny was struck at several U.S. mints. Always check for the mint mark under the date. No mint mark means it was made in Philadelphia. D indicates the Denver mints is for San Francisco. These are proof coins, and they are super collectible, especially in perfect condition. Proof coins are minted in very small quantities, with extra care and polish, and are never meant for circulation. These coins are highly sought after by collectors, especially when they're graded PR 70, a perfect, flawless proof. The biggest factor that determines value is condition. That's where coin grading comes in. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC use a scale from 1 to 70. MS60 to MS65 are mint state coins. Uncirculated and shiny MS66 to MS70 are the elite, almost perfect or perfect coins. A 2004 penny graded MS69 or MS70 can fetch hundreds of dollars, especially if it has strong eye appeal, red luster, and zero scratches. Even regular 2004 pennies in MS65 condition can be worth $20 to $50, and rare varieties go even higher. Some red-tone 2004 D or 2004 S proof coins have been auctioned for over $685 and beyond, depending on rarity and grade. Let's get into the numbers. Can sell for $150 to $4 million. 2004 Philadelphia mint with double die obverse often goes for $300 to $7502004. S proof penny PR 70 DCAM ranges from $50 to over $685. Error coins anywhere from $100 to $2,000. The market is hot for error coins and top-grade specimens, especially from roll hunters, estate collections, and online auctions. You don't have to be rich to start collecting. In fact, you might already own one of these treasures. Check these places: old piggy banks, pocket change, bank rolls, and coin jars. Coin shows and antique markets. Online platforms like eBay or heritage auctions always look for sharp details, clear mint marks, and any signs of doubling, cracks, or misalignments. And if you find something unique, consider getting it graded. It could multiply the coin's value by 10 times or more. Store your valuable coins in a dry, cool place. Use plastic flips or coin capsules. Never tape or glue. Avoid cleaning your coins, it reduces their value. Keep a loop or magnifier handy, Every detail matters. Join online coin forums to learn from experts and share your finds, so the next time you see a 2004 Lincoln penny, don't ignore it. It could be a tiny treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to RF Coins, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next rare coin alert. Drop a comment below if you have a 2004 penny or want help identifying one. I'm here to help you unlock the hidden value of your coins. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep hunting, keep learning, and keep collecting. This is RF Coins, where every penny counts. Video Suggestion 1, Top 10 Most Valuable Lincoln Cents Ever Found. Video Suggestion 2, How to Grade Your Coins at Home. Easy guide, subscribe button and logo animation. Today, we've got a real hidden gem in our hands, the 2005 Lincoln cent, a modern penny with roots deep in American heritage, loaded with mystery, history, and yes, believe it or not, real money-making potential. This isn't just another penny. This is a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket, piggy bank, or coin jar, and it could be worth hundreds of dollars, even up to $685.740 in rare conditions. So don't blink, because you might be overlooking a fortune. Grab your magnifying glass, sit tight, and let's dive into the story of the 2005 Lincoln penny, a tiny copper-plated coin that's making waves in the numismatic world. The history behind the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent is more than just spare change. Introduced in 1909, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and who better than the legendary President Abraham Lincoln, the man who held the nation together during its darkest hour. Created to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday, the design was crafted by Victor David Brenner, and it marked a turning point in American coinage, from symbols to real leaders. From eagles to faces of history, over the years, the Lincoln cent has gone through several design shifts. But the 2005 Lincoln penny belongs to an era still using the Lincoln Memorial reverse, a design that ruled the penny from 1959 to 2008. This design features the Grand Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., and if you look closely enough, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside. But what makes the 2005 so interesting? That D stands for Denver, the mint where this coin was struck. And even though billions were minted, some carry special secrets that make them extraordinarily valuable to collectors today. Minting details and hidden rarity. Let's break it down. In 2005, the U.S. Mint in Denver produced almost 4.5 billion Lincoln pennies. That's right, billions with a B. So how can a coin so common be so valuable? Well, in the world of coin collecting, it's not just about how many were made. It's about how they were made. Errors, variations, conditions, all of these are crucial. And the 2005 Lincoln penny has several versions that can command top dollar. Some of the rarest and most sought-after error coins include off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing or shifted, die cracks and cuds, raised bumps or blobs caused by broken minting equipment, double dies, where the image looks doubled, especially in the lettering or date-clipped planchettes, where a portion of the coin's edge is actually missing. Even minor variations can increase the value tenfold. Collectors will pay big money for high-grade, uncirculated examples. And coins graded MS-67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can easily cross the $500 mark, and some unique errors or near-perfect strikes can hit as high as $685.740 on the open market. Market value and investment potential. So let's talk numbers. A regular 2005 penny that's been in circulation? Worth 1 cent. Maybe a few cents if it's in decent shape. But if you find a coin that's in mint state, with no wear, original luster, and especially if it has an error or variety, that's where things change. A 2005 penny graded MS-68 read by PCGS sold $4.600 plus. Error coins, especially double dies or misstrikes, have fetched anywhere from $100 to over $650. Coins with full red color, no scratches, and clean surfaces are the most desirable, known as RD, red. In grading terms, some collectors are even offering private deals for rare varieties, paying upwards of $685.740, especially for coins with high population rarity. And the best part? These coins are still out there, in circulation. In coin jars. In forgotten drawers. You don't need to be a millionaire to start, you just need a sharp eye and a little knowledge. How to identify a valuable 2005D PNNY color and condition. Red coins are best. The shinier and newer, the better. Mint mark. Look for the D under the date. That tells you it was minted in Denver. Errors. Use a magnifying glass. Look closely at the lettering, date, and edges. Any doubling, misalignment, or damage from the mint is a goldmine. Grading. If you think you've got something special, submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can skyrocket its value. Comparison. Compare your coin with recent auction sales. Check online coin communities, eBay, heritage auctions, and more. Why this coin still matters? You might think it's just a penny, but it's more than that. The 2005D Lincoln cent represents a bridge between the old and the new, between tradition and modern minting. It's one of the last Lincoln memorial cents before the redesign in 2009. And its high mintage means it's accessible, but hidden rarities make it exciting. Collectors, beginners, investors, everyone has a reason to care about this coin. Whether it's the thrill of the hunt or the potential for profit, the 2005D penny proves that sometimes, even the smallest things can hold the biggest value. So before you toss that penny into the tip jar, pause. Look closer. It might be a $600 treasure hiding in plain sight, and remember, every coin tells a story. The 2005D Lincoln penny story is still being written, and you might just hold the next chapter in your hands. If you enjoyed this deep dive into American coin history and value, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to RF Coins. Hit the bell icon so you never miss another chance to learn, discover, and maybe even strike gold, one coin at a time. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and stay curious. Thanks for watching. Today, we're diving deep into a modern coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change right now. A tiny copper beauty that's often overlooked, but in the right condition, could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. I'm talking about the 2012D Lincoln cent penny. Yes, that shiny little cent with Abraham Lincoln's famous profile, minted in Denver, might not be as common as you think. Grab your magnifying glasses, pull out your coin jars, and stay with me till the very end, because you won't believe how much some of these coins are selling for on the open market. Before we get into values and varieties, let's understand the historical weight behind the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of America's 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. It was the very first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, breaking away from symbolic representations of liberty. Fast forward to 2012, over a century later, and the Lincoln cent is still going strong. The 2012D penny continues the iconic design by Victor David Brenner, but with some modern twists. The obverse side still proudly shows Lincoln's bust, facing right. Above him, the timeless inscription, "In God We Trust." On the left, liberty. And on the right, the year 2012, followed by the small but significant D mint mark, standing for the Denver Mint. Flip it over, and you'll see the Union Shield reverse design, introduced in 2010. This shield carries deep meaning. It symbolizes national unity and Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. At the top is the inscription United States of America, the center bears 1 cent, and at the bottom, our country's proud motto, E pluribus unum, Latin for, out of many, one. Simple? Maybe. Common? Not always. Because what lies beneath the surface of this coin is where the real story begins. The 2012D penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the 3 major U.S. mints. That year, over 4.4 billion pennies were produced at Denver alone. Sounds like a lot, right? But not all 2012D pennies are created equal. Why? Because condition, strike quality, die errors, and minting flaws can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Imagine a penny that cost the government just 2 cents to produce, now trading hands for hundreds of dollars in the numismatic world. That's the magic of mint errors, high grades, and sharp-eyed collectors. Let's talk about what can make your 2012D penny so valuable. double die obverse, where the details on Lincoln's face or the inscriptions appear double due to a die misalignment. Check for doubling on the word Liberty or the date 2012. Die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs of metal caused by a damaged die, center strikes, coins that were not properly aligned during minting. If the center strike is dramatic and the date is still visible, that coin can fetch a hefty price. BAE errors, a small die break between the letters B and E in Liberty, forming what looks like the word BIE. Collectors love these tiny imperfections. Struck through errors, where debris or grease caused part of the design to be missing, and remember, condition is everything. A brilliant uncirculated coin graded MS67 red or higher by PCGS or NGC can bring serious cash. Now the question you've all been waiting for: how much is the 2012 D penny really worth? Let's break it down. Circulated condition: most 2012 D pennies and pocket change are worth face value, just 1 cent. But don't be discouraged. Uncirculated condition: in pristine, uncirculated condition, 2012 D pennies can sell for 10 cents to $1 depending on eye appeal and color, red being the most valuable. High-grade examples: coins graded MS67 red have been sold for $75 to $150 in recent auctions. Top pop coins. Those rare examples graded MS68 red or with unique errors, they've gone for upwards of $685.739. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $700 for a single penny. So imagine, just imagine, that little coin in your drawer, your couch, or your wallet could be one of the few worth a small fortune. If you're serious about hunting for valuable 2012 D pennies, here are some pro tips. Use a 10x magnifying glass. Small errors are easy to miss. Search coin rolls. Grab a box of penny rolls from your local bank and start hunting. Handle with gloves. Oils from your fingers can reduce a coin's grade. Use proper lighting. Natural light or a coin inspection lamp reveals more detail. Send valuable finds to be graded. Consider PCGS or NGC for authentication and official grading. Once graded, you can sell your coin through eBay auctions, heritage auctions, great collections, coin shows or dealers, but always do your research before selling. You never want to let a gem go for less than it's worth. So there you have it, the 2012 D Lincoln cent. A humble copper coin with a powerful story, rare varieties, and real market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is one coin you need to pay attention to. Start checking your change. Start looking closer. You never know, the next rare penny worth hundreds of dollars could be sitting in your palm right now. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coin collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on another valuable discovery. This is RF Coins, where your change could change your life. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting, treasure seekers.